it recording?
Yeah, it's recorded.
What do we want to talk about first?
I don't know, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about E3.
Microsoft press conference? We'll start at the beginning.
Yeah, start at the beginning.
Good morning and welcome to E3.
It's always a great place to start.
Spooge.
Splooge.
Splooge. Yes. Overwhelming is the word I would use.
Yeah, I agree. A bit too much. Presentation was a bit off. They tried to cover all their bases in one go, and just...
They really tried hard to make them the center of attention.
Yep.
Which is not a bad thing, but then you make everything lose, like, sight in the shuffle.
But the vast majority of people are just too intimidated to pick up a game controller.
That's right. If you haven't grown up playing games comfortable with your thumbs, it's a little daunting.
That's true.
Although Natal is not the best motion control system, it was a highlight, nonetheless.
But it wasn't ready. Like, I wanted to be used for a game. I didn't want it to be used for shooting white splooge up onto a giant screen.
I'm gonna swap around some paint with my bucket throw here. That's my sky. And then I think I'll put a great big cloud up in the sky. White.
No, please.
So throw another bucket up there. There's my cloud. Now I'm gonna go to some one-handed gesture.
Or Peter Molyneux and his, like...
Peter Molyneux coming out and just...
I want to just say one thing to you, and that's the word interactive. Surely we've been making interactive games for 20 years, haven't we? Or 30 years? Well, no, I don't think we have. Because that thing in our hands, that thing that's evolved in our hands, it got more and more complex, it got more and more buttons, actually has been the biggest barrier.
Games they showed, I mean, Rock Band Beatles.
Well, the game is good. The graphics are very good. And we were great.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty 4.
No, sorry, not Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare 2.
Call of Duty 8, Modern Warfare 4, 8, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
The world's men of action will look and wonder how it came to this.
Lightning Bolt action.
Like, oh, yeah, Kojima came out.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
I can confirm that the next major release will be called Metal Gear Solid Rising.
It's Lightning Bolt action.
It's
not
kind
like
of saying that's
it's
more
not your
fast
shitty
paced
little,
than your usual
raindrop action and your Earth's Flower action. It's Lightning Bolt action. But they announced Halo Reach, and we were kind of disappointed that, you know, Bungie's working on a new game, and it's Halo! And of course it's Halo.
Yeah, nothing new coming from them.
Unfortunately, I want to see something new from them. A new Myth game, a new Oni game. Anything.
But you can only, like, kind of speculate what Reach will be.
Yeah, so when you get ODST, you can get an invite to the multiplayer beta of Reach, which makes me think that
it might be an MMO.
Yeah, maybe it's an RPG, some sort of online. One can only hope, but it's not going to be. It's going to be a shooter.
Yeah.
I'm just speculating, of course, but
it could just be like another Halo 4 kind of thing, just without Master Chief.
Yeah, but you would hope that they were making they're going to spend all this time on Halo ODST, and then Halo Reach will be like new graphics engine, new playstyle.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then yeah.
Well, the Nintendo press conference just seemed like
it
wasn't.
It's the opposite of the Microsoft press conference, who did not talk at all about numbers or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo was really for analysts. It wasn't for fans, really.
Yeah, and a lot of the material that they brought out, the games that they featured, they were very Mario based, being like
bringing Mario into the fourth dimension, which I thought Mario was going to go into a time warp.
Well, that's what I thought too. It would be like maybe
but apparently
some kind of
for
time
Nintendo,
travel with Mario.
Fourth dimension means just
four
three other dudes with you in a room. Alright. You know what? At least it's something. At least I think it's better than last year.
But that's the problem. Like, I think people just saying at least it's something is not helping.
At this point, what are you going to do?
Other things about the Nintendo press conference, you have Team Ninja on Metroid.
But what the hell's Team Ninja these days? If you guys don't know, Team Ninja is the people who made
Ninja Gaiden.
But, like, the head of Itagaki, the head of Team Ninja left, and a lot of the people who were on Team Ninja left. So they're gonna do a lot with. I think they're gonna make a story around Samus, which has never really been done before.
And I think there's a reason why. Like,
Yeah.
the character is always supposed to be mysterious when it comes to Samus, and I don't know how well it's going to fare. And when it comes
She's gonna have probably gigantic tits, because that's what Team Ninja does.
yeah, I don't think they can go any lower than a D cup.
Yeah, like I was seeing Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma there, and you get to play as Ayumi from the Dead or Alive series, and yeah, gigantic tits. It's kind of like
Something to look forward
I
to
don't
for
want
the
them. I
Nintendo
don't want them
audience.
to do that with to
Child
Samus.
friendly.
I don't want them to. Don't fuck up Samus. She's so goddamn hardcore. You don't need to sexualize her.
And then the announcement of a sequel to Mario Galaxy. That was kind of
kind of like a you don't need to do that.
Mhm.
Like that was kind of okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Mario Galaxy 2 years ago was one of our Game of the Years. We had 3.
Yeah.
And we really liked that game. So I guess we would play a sequel.
It seems like the same build, like same concept, just more levels.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They don't
but
need
it will
to
be a
do
fun
that.
game. It'll definitely be a fun game.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's a selling point. Like
We want
whatever they
something
can.
new. We want like a new franchise. I would love it like a new franchise.
A new franchise would be great for Nintendo right now. But
It isn't Brain Age.
Sony, I was impressed with. I would have to say they actually have a good lineup this year. They have games. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah,
and-
all games that I really kind of liked Sony's the best because
Yeah.
it kind of seemed like I knew everything that they were talking about. It was funny at the beginning because he made a comment about I forget the guy's name, but the press con PR guy. Insert name. They didn't
Yeah,
put a
well,
thing
insert the
there.
name now.
He was saying at the beginning like, "Thank you all for coming. I didn't think anyone would show up." Because you all know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
All the press leaks. over there.
Couple surprises though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we'll get to that later.
It's God of War 3, which you all know what God of War is. It's more of that.
More of that, but you know what? It's a game that will do well. And it's just their financial security.
You cut up a dude and entrails come out, and and unfortunately like the guy disappears after you kill him. But I like entrail physics, so you can walk around in his entrails.
Gore factor is huge for everybody. They didn't like keep it the same as 2. It has a lot of the same qualities and concepts and a lot of the same mechanics.
It looks
but
like
they upgraded it to a point where I think it's worthy.
it's visually impressive,
PlayStation
and I
3.
think it's God of War. I think it's the same combos and you have the fists
fist,
that they were showing
yeah.
out, but the fists just look like it's the same kind of mechanics as that heavy sword they got in God of War 1. This trailer for Last Guardian.
Yeah.
Which is something I'm definitely looking for. It was not playable on the show floor, unfortunately. But it looks pretty sweet. There's a giant bird dog that's so adorable. And you feed it barrels. And you climb stuff and you swim.
I don't think they can ever do anything like bad. Yeah,
No,
I think
no.
just anything they conceptually come up with will turn out to be amazing.
And you hold the girl's hand and you sit on a bench and you get to save the game. If you don't know, from the creators of Shadow of the Colossus
Yes.
and Ico, which are
Ico.
some of my favorite games of all time.
But it looks amazing. I think it's still in its alpha phase. That's why they can really show a lot. But even then, like graphically, it looks amazing.
Absolutely.
I don't know about the gameplay so far, but I think it's.
It didn't show any gameplay.
But what it looks like from pretty much their concept trailer is they're not just going to focus on like where Shadow of the Colossus is just all big bosses. It's all boss fights, which is great. It's fun, but it looks like there's going to be more.
It looks like a mix between Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Exactly.
So you're a kid and you have to go around defeating enemies, kind of, but you can also there's big grand stuff going on as well.
Yeah. So the scale of it looks so immense, and it's part of that same kind of feel that you had with the past 2 games.